A Christmas Cracker, a stuffed wombat production.
This is the Lapland Stuffed Wombat Society with their production of A Christmas Cracker. Our story begins in a well-appointed sitting room where a formerly portly man in his late 50s is reading the Times. Well, someone has to. It is Christmas, and Major General Timothy Mugg, for it is he, is also considering where to hang his decorations.
Think I might put my OBE on top of the Christmas tree. Then my VC and DSO can go on the Yule log. Hello, Mug?
No, it's Zung.
What?
You said, hello, Mug, but I'm Zung. You're Mug.
I know that.
Then why did you say, hello, Mug? You should have said, hello, Zung, unless you were calling yourself, which would be damn silly.
I said hello, Mug, to identify myself.
Don't you know who you are?
Of course I do, but you might not.
But I was the one calling you, so I knew you were you. You didn't have to say you were you. I knew you were you when I called you.
But I didn't know it was you calling.
Oh, I see. Tell you what, to make it easier, next time I call you, I'll call you before to let you know it's me who'll be calling you.
Brilliant.
Well, goodbye.
Hang on. Hello, Mug?
Don't start all that again. We'll be here all week. Listen, I need to see you, old boy. Are you at home?
No, I always carry my landline around with me wherever I go. I'm currently up a tree in Inverness.
Will you be there long?
Oh, for God's sake, yes, I'm in.
Good. I'll come and see you.
Ah, Zung, do come in.
Thank you, old boy. How was Inverness?
You do realise I wasn't actually in...
I say, what splendid Christmas decorations you have. Makes the place look very festive indeed.
Thank you very much.
Is that your OBE on top of the Christmas tree?
It is.
And your George Cross and Blue Peter badge among the pine needles, if I'm not mistaken?
They certainly are.
How about your Jim'll Fix-It badge?
We don't talk about that one. Anyway, enough of this. Tell me what it is you want to see me about.
Ah, yes. Well, you remember that after that unfortunate business with Sir David Attenborough, I managed to find some seasonal employment locally?
Yes, if I remember correctly, you got that job at the Christmas Cracker Factory, writing jokes. Is it going well?
I'm afraid it isn't, old boy.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem?
People are laughing at my jokes.
Isn't that a good thing?
No, I mean, they're laughing in the wrong way.
What, less ho-ho-ho and more of a titter?
No, they're laughing at them. They think they're terrible, and they're very keen to let me know how bad they are. It's very embarrassing.
That's appalling. How rude of them. And I refuse to believe that a man of your calibre isn't turning out the funniest cracker jokes ever. The others are probably just jealous. Tell me one now.
Well, I don't like to.
Go on. I'm sure it'll be a belter.
Well, if you insist. I say. Why did the author of the Satanic Verses go into hiding?
I don't know. Why did the author of the Satanic Verses go into hiding?
Because he was in no rush to die. Because he was in no rush to die. Do you see? It's wordplay on the author's name.
Yes, I see, but...
Okay. Here's another one. What time did the Chinaman go to the dentist?
Oh, Lord. I don't know. What time did the Chinaman go to the dentist?
He went for the earliest appointment at 7 a.m. because he's the chief executive of a major multinational company who can't afford to be away from his desk in the day.
Admittedly, that's not the punchline I was expecting. But listen, old chap, I think we need to...
Oh, yes, here's another. What do you call a fish with no legs?
I don't know. What do you call a fish with no legs?
A fish.
Zung.
Yes, I thought you'd be speechless.
Zung.
Let me tell you another.
Zung!
What is it, old boy?
Zung, they're terrible. Your jokes are terrible. Far from being put in crackers, they should be put in a lead-lined coffin and buried. They should be taken away, soaked in petrol and burnt until not one single cinder remains. They should be inserted into the anus of an African elephant, which is then shot into space, there to explode into atoms in the vacuum of eternity.
You don't like them?
Put it this way. If you were to force me to make a criticism, I can think of about 1,248 things wrong with them.
As few as that?
Firstly, they don't exactly scream Christmas, do they?
Ah, I thought of that. You see, you'd only tell them at Christmas.
Right.
Then it's obviously a Christmas joke, because you only have crackers at Christmas.
I still don't think...
Next objection?
Where to start? There's the question of taste, for one thing. That Satanic Verses one wouldn't even make an Ayatollah laugh. And as for the Chinaman one...
All right, I get it. They really are terrible, aren't they? I should have listened to what they said at the cracker factory.
Look, never mind, old boy. It's not the end of the world. No one will ever hear them. And we can find you a new job doing something more suited to your talents, whatever they are.
It's the Queen I feel sorry for.
Pardon?
I said, it's the Queen I feel sorry for.
What's the Queen got to do with your cracker jokes?
Well, when everyone was laughing at them, so to speak, and before I contacted you, I thought to myself, who would be a good judge of whether they are funny or not? Who's got a famous funny bone? And naturally I thought of the Queen.
Right.
So I sent her a load of them to see what she thought.
And got locked up in the tower?
No, she loved them.
She what?
Yes, loved them. Thought they were the funniest things ever. In fact, well, I hesitate to mention it now.
What?
She said she was going to do away with her traditional Christmas Day broadcast to the nation and read out my jokes instead.
But she can't. She mustn't. They're so bad they bring down the monarchy. We have to stop her.
Could be tricky, old boy. She's recording the speech this very afternoon at Windsor.
Then as a patriotic Englishman, it's our duty to go there and stop her and save the monarchy.
Quite right. Let's go.
Hang on, I'll get my OBE.
What on earth for?
I always take it with me. It has magical properties, you know. I'll just pin it to my lapel.
Oh, don't be a show-off, old boy. Put it somewhere less ostentatious.
And where do you suggest?
Hide it in your pants.
Very well, here goes.
Unexpected item in bagging area.
I won't ask.
Best not.
But Windsor is miles away. How can we possibly get there in time?
Simple. We just jump aboard this sound effect.
Blimey, that was quick.
Yes, I haven't seen you move so fast since you overdid the beans for lunch. Right, so we're inside the castle. Where does the Queen normally record her broadcast?
In one of the semi-state drawing rooms.
In that case, I reckon it's that one there.
How can you tell?
Partly instinct, but mostly all the camera cables running under the door and the sign saying no entry recording in progress.
Genius.
Now let's see if we can hear anything. Put your ear against the door. It's the national anthem. They must be just starting the recording.
Good afternoon. I am speaking to you this Christmas Day from my home at Windsor Castle. Traditionally, at this time of year, I speak about the importance of family. But this year I thought, sod that, I'm going to do some jokes instead.
Uh-oh, this is going to be bad.
I mean, everyone else tells jokes at Christmas. Morecambe and Wise did it. The two Ronnies did it. Even Mrs. Bloody Brown does it. So why shouldn't I?
Oh no.
And I am pleased to say that I have been supplied by my loyal subject, Dick Zung, with a long list of what I can only describe as side-splitters and pant-wetters.
Zung, you've got a lot to answer for.
I know, old boy, I'm sorry. But look, who's that knocking on the other door to the room?
Good Lord, it's Prince Charles.
Mummy, let me in. Piss off! This is my show, Charles, and you ain't in it. Mummy, you must let me in. I've seen those jokes and they're appalling. Go away. I'm coming in. Mummy, you must stop right now. Piss off or I'll knee you. You have to stop. Don't say I didn't warn you. Ooh, right in the knackers. There's more where that came from, big ears.
Prince Charles has collapsed.
Mug, what on earth are we going to do?
Trust in me, Zung. This is where I go into hero mode. I've got something in my pants that'll stop the Queen in her tracks.
I don't think this is the time for that sort of activity.
Just take a look at this.
Oh my God, it's your OBE.
Exactly. Now watch this. Your Majesty, over here.
Sling your hook.
Your Majesty, you cannot tell those jokes, or it'll be the end of the monarchy.
Just you try to stop me, commoner.
Very well. Take a look at this.
The OBE.
Yes, the OBE. I'm going to use its magical powers to bend you to my will.
Take it away.
Not until you agree not to tell those jokes.
I'm burning.
Do you agree not to tell them?
Yes, I do.
Look, Zung, she's sinking to the floor. I think she's gone into a deep sleep.
I must say, she looks very peaceful now.
I think we've done it, old boy. We've saved the monarchy from your jokes.
Well done, Mug. That's got to be worth a CB at least. I have a very warm feeling.
Pride in our heroic efforts?
Partly that, and partly what that corgi's just done on my leg.
Another glass of sherry, Zung?
I don't mind if I do, old boy. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, I must say that all worked out very well in the end. The Queen was very grateful when we explained what had happened. So nice of her to knight us on the spot.
True. And Prince Charles says his swellings will go down by the end of the week. There's just one thing I'm still puzzling over.
And what's that?
Well, isn't it a little early in the year for us to be doing a Christmas episode?
But you see, old boy, we don't have to write and record another one for 6 months.
Will the audience be happy about that?
I think that answers your question. Merry Christmas, Zung.
Merry Christmas, Mug. A Christmas Cracker was written by Richard Hall and starred Tim Reed as Timothy Mug, with Richard Hall as the announcer, Dick Zung, the Queen and Prince Charles. Sound effects were soundly affected, and it was a stuffed wombat production.